Hi guys, welcome, and if you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another collective general reading. This is not sign specific. We are not sign specific on this channel. I'm also gender fluid. I may be saying you, I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. So, I just wanted to tap in to kind of see what the energy was doing right now. And like I normally do, like I said, I in other videos I've mentioned, I do readings all the time. I just don't always press record. And sometimes I do record and those readings just never make it to the channel. But let's talk about what I have on the board right now. I have serendipity in the reverse, time to go in the upright, and come to the edge in the reverse. The situation, whatever somebody is dealing with, it just feels like things are not lining up. Things are not syncing up. Things are just, they're just not going well. Okay. And the obstacle is knowing when to just stop. So someone here maybe they've been doing things or doing something specific or in particular or trying to. And things are just not lining up in their favor. Things are not quite working out the way that they anticipated it to. And the biggest obstacle here is knowing, you know, what's that, the gambler, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. And it kind of feels like somebody has been in a state, because when come to the edges in the upright, it talks about fear. And really the lesson here is letting go of that fear in order to walk away, to go. Getting over yourself. And this may have something to do with, you know, it's interesting because I'm looking at all the elements of the cards. I had already checked the cards under the deck before I even went on camera. And what's interesting here is that there may be, whenever I see hearts, that tells me that there's some type of aspect, a relationship aspect, or where there's love, there has been love shared between people, and somebody is being divinely guided to walk away from a situation, and there has been some reluctance and or fear in doing so. So that's part of the grand lesson. And when I say that they're being divinely guided, whenever I see stars in the cards, the stars for me are about spirit, just kind of guiding you, trying to guide you in the direction you're needing to go in. All right, so the bottom of the deck, we have co-create in the upright, time to be fair in the reverse, time for a nap. Then we have thinker, happy in the reverse, clean it up in the upright, regeneration in the reverse, new life in the reverse. Truth be told in the reverse, loyal heart. So I'm going to stop here because this is basically where this love comes in. You've been very loyal. You collective may have been very loyal to a situation or a person. You got tribe in the reverse. These people ain't your people anymore. You were very loyal. Someone has been very loyal to people, person, groups of people, whatever. This could be your family. This could be a group of friends. This could be people you work with. Literally could be anybody, okay? You've been very loyal to these people, this faction of people, right? Something's about to come out, though, so about those people. So co-create. We have someone here who, and every time I see the eggs in the cards, the eggs for me talk about new beginnings and the things that you're trying to cultivate, manifest, you know, create for yourself, right? In the image of yourself, you're creating something that's solely for you, or somebody here is using their higher wisdom, because every time I see the owl talks about wisdom, right? Your intuition. Somebody's been divinely guided to literally create whatever life that they're trying to create for themselves. However, in the effort of doing something, there's been some imbalance here, and someone's being cautioned to just pull back, right? And think about what it is that they're doing, because right now they may be losing everything. Milk and honey, for me, is like the 10 of cups. So when it shows up in the reverse, this is like somebody losing everything. Whatever at one point created some form of happiness and stability for them, whatever they've done that has been unjust and unfair, that they're being advised to kind of pull back. Spirit is like all over this. Stop and think about what it is that you're doing and why you're losing everything. There's something that needs to be cleaned up. Regeneration in the reverse. We know that regeneration is the second chances card because right now you're not getting a second chance. You are not ready for a new life. There's something here in your old life that needs to be addressed, and that's the reason why you're not getting a second chance. Because somebody's been keeping secrets and or lying. And you've been loyal to them. Yeah, okay. Tell me more about the serendipity in the reverse, please. Now, I also have another interesting thing here too. This is card 18, this is card 45, and this is card 36. Each one of these boil down to a 9. Nines, and it just saw 555 on the clock. Nines are about wrapping up cycles, things coming to an end, things coming to a close. So you've got something here, a situation, whether spirit is shutting it down or you are shutting it down. There's something here that is wrapping up a cycle that needs to come to a close. Okay? There is this higher knowing, and that somebody, there's an, yeah, go, because you're not even in balance. And yeah, child, I can't make this shit up. Happy family and deceit. I can't make this stuff up. Somebody has been blocked to the door to spirit because of this contract between them in the community. Somebody in the community, these people in the community, these people that are not your tribe, where it's down here. These folks that are not your people, this loyal heart that you've been child. I just saw soulmates in the reverse. Okay, so whoever these people are, and you, child, whoever these people are, this soulmate, this literally could be one. I mean, you know, we have many soulmates. So you've been loyal to a situation or people that are not your people. Let's just put that out there, okay? Definitely has something to do with your family, and somebody's being blocked off from this contract, or there was a contract here amongst other people. Now they're blocked because they've been lying. So they're blocked off from some type of, they were looking for your cornucopia, baby. Okay. Okay, let's talk about it. So serendipity, clarified by Archangel Uriel, which is really about your knowing, your intuition. This is the 7th chakra. I really feel as though somebody knows or recognizes why they're out of balance. And it's because of whatever it was that they were doing, and it's just not lining up. And now they are someone's having to build the strength and the courage to finally move away from it. Okay? So let's look at the tarot. Let's go into tarot. I wasn't initially going to use tarot, but let's just do it. All right. Tell me about the situation here. Three of Swords. So there's definitely a situation here where there's been some hurt feelings, broken hearts, painful breakups and situations. There may be some distance between you and another person. And I do believe that in the recent past, your focal point was really just about trying to reestablish some type of balance in your life, especially as it relates to your emotions. If you at some point had been in this imbalanced emotional state, you've been really working hard to recalibrate yourself and kind of figure out the best routes I like that the sun is the overarching energy. The sun talks about healing, illumination. Maybe you, as you were trying to balance out yourself during a time of separation, you started to see things started to become illuminated for you as you healed. 4, 6. There's a lot of happiness in this card. Sun is the happiest card of the deck, though. We know that, right? All right. So in the near future, you may have a situation here where there has been certain cycles and lessons that needed to be learned. There may be, oh, I have, it's like right on the tip of my tongue, unfinished business. There may be a situation here that where you've parted ways with somebody. There may be some unfinished business here because the world is in a reverse, so something hasn't quite wrapped up completely. I do feel like part of what the blockage is may have something to do with pride and ego. Somebody also may be worried about certain matters coming to light or being publicized or being made public. 6 of Wands is definitely about victory and success, but it is equally as much about pride and ego. And sometimes that can definitely hinder some things. Now, pride and ego also are playing a part in this fear, right? The fear of change and the fear of having to, shake some things up. Fear is definitely tied to the ego because fear is also asking, the questions of you or telling you. That's the fear is what's telling you or whispering in your ear that you can't do certain things or that you're not going to be able to accomplish anything or that you're not good enough or whatever. And I think that you may be seeing yourself, collective, in a different light compared to what other people are seeing. And a lot of times the reason why people can't see you in the light that you're truly in is because of the light that they're sitting in. So I wouldn't take any of that to heart, okay? What's the underlying energy here? Okay. Okay. So we have somebody here. The energy here is that it's like there's some deep regret about, and this is external, I feel. You've got somebody here. Now, this could be you too, but it's feeling more external. You have somebody here who I feel is very, there's a sadness here. And somebody may be really obsessed with the fact that they're really wanting to work together with you or wanting to come together to build on the foundation that already exists between you. However, there's some shit from the past that is still kind of looming in the energy that requires clearing up, and maybe that's part of what this is. But I'm also getting the energy, too, that somebody here hasn't quite learned the lesson. Okay? Collective, you may be more inclined to just move on simply because you're more focused on your own stability, your own, the recalibration of self, the healing of self. You're more concerned about recalibrating mind, body, and soul. You're not so much really worried about other people. And I've got somebody here who may be obsessively concerned or worried the fact that you're moving on or moving away from it. You may have someone here in your energy that also suffers. I could call it suffering, but, for most people, if they're alcoholics, they don't look at it as suffering. They're just alcoholics. Okay. You may be hoping, or someone here may be hoping for a fresh start or a new cycle within an old dynamic. Six of Cups is here, so there's definitely some reminiscent energy. Somebody may want a new start, or feel very motivated to revisit something from their past that, you know, maybe at one point made them very happy. But somebody here is afraid of the spotlight. Someone is afraid of secrets coming out or being aired out. Something from the past. Oh, child. It's funny because I kind of see how this is lined up with something I'm working on right now. That definitely involves something from the past that will be aired out. But that's literally with a fear. Fear sometimes, I kind of want to say fear of stardom or fear of the attention. Something that may have been done in the dark, or something that may have been done, you know, quietly behind the scenes. That's coming out. The moon is in the reverse. Somebody is worried. Okay. There's two sides of this. So on one side, this could be collective wanting to publicly discuss something. On the flip side of it, somebody is worried that you may be publicly discussing something and feeling highly motivated to do it. I don't look at it as a bad thing, though. Okay. Somebody could be definitely hoping that these secrets don't come out. And sometimes the fear is really more based on the unknown. And I kind of feel like you may not be concerned about that, collective, the unknown aspect. I feel like now you're only really interested in investing in situations that invest or reciprocate towards you. So it's kind of like if you were in a space at one point of, you know, over giving and over investing in certain situations that weren't necessarily, remember we're talking about these tribes of people that ain't really your people. You're only really interested in reciprocity. You're not interested in doing all of the work and nobody on the back end supporting the energy that you're putting into something. You only want, and I definitely do see here where you are starting to recognize that the relationships that you held kind of in high honor, that they just did not yield what it was that you were giving. It didn't yield the energy that you were giving it. You know, it didn't give it back to you. You're letting it go and you're moving on. Baby, I love it. I love it. You're letting it all go. The backstabbing, the betrayal. You may have blocked somebody. There may have been some. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords talks about clarity, truth, you know, stripping, cutting things away. It's a sword of truth, but it also is a sword that allows you to cut out things that no longer serve purpose, right? This is also the truth. So you may have, now the 8 of Wands in the reverse can be a delay, can be looked at as a delay. So a delay in truth coming out or delay in clarity. This could also be someone being blocked or the inability to travel, because sometimes the 8 of Wands talks about travel. So somebody may want to travel towards you to express some sort of truth, but they may be unable to do so. That's a possibility. And then we got somebody over here who's a liar who may not have planned appropriately. Yes, okay. So then we have somebody over here who is just an outright liar. Let's just call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. We have somebody here who doesn't necessarily move or act with integrity. Sometimes they're incredibly reckless. They do things out of spite. This is somebody who also is very controlling, very my way or highway. They're only thinking about themselves and what benefits them. They're not planning for their future, or they haven't planned for the future. And they may start to see, whoever this is, they're going to start to see the fruits of their own labor real soon. Yeah. Page of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups in the upright. You ain't got no love for these people. Whoever this, again, the tribe, Three of Cups, like this is the same energy for me. You don't have any love for these people, or they don't have no real love for you. Okay? I just heard go where you're celebrated. Yeah, you're letting them go. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're letting go of people and literally associations that are not for you. These ain't your people. These ain't your people. Let them go. You don't really want them around anyway. All right. So somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Child, somebody knew better, chose not to do better, but they scared. And things are balancing out in your favor. You're making a choice that you're not messing with anybody here. You're not messing with anybody who is just here to manipulate you with emotions. Because that's basically what they're doing. That's basically all this person is trying to do. This definitely has something to do with a foundational relationship. This Four of Wands in the reverse, but this is coming apart. And why is it coming apart? And somebody's going to be incredibly emotional behind it, but that ain't your problem. It's literally a byproduct of all of the manipulation, foolish manipulation that somebody has done trying to break up a couple. Perhaps the truth is coming out. The Justice. The truth is coming out. Somebody's moving away from the drama and the conflict. You may be getting a message too. I just noticed this. I never paid attention to the details of this picture before, but you may be getting a message. So if somebody can't travel to you, they may send you a message like in the mail. Snail mail. About an opportunity. A new opportunity. And then there's an ending. Or some type of change. Once you decide to move away from the conflict, once the situation breaks up, you move away and you got a new opportunity. Something changes or comes to an end. You've made your final judgment call. And somebody here, ooh, child. Somebody here is so worried about your happiness that all they want to do is create a whole bunch of confusion. And now they are living in the confusion that they tried to throw at you. Yikes. That's a lot. All right. No. It's always a trip to try to shuffle these round cards. I remember when I got this deck, I was like, oh, I can't wait. And then I started shuffling. These are awful to shuffle. Okay, we'll take these. All right, we have Lily, spiritual love. Sun, happiness and well-being. We love it. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hat, you will be playing a different role. Not unsuccessful plans. So yeah, something wasn't working out. We saw that up there. Finger, warning of a problem either now or in the near future. Pay attention. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Honestly, I don't think this is for my collective. I think this money situation is for whoever this was that had unsuccessful plans with whatever that wasn't working out. Okay? Moon, changes in your life. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. The sun and the moon are out here. So whenever the sun, I don't care what the placements are, what I'm talking about in the matters of where the cards are. But when the sun and the moon are out, that's total illumination. You're going to see everything. And the moon is in the reverse. So something is coming out. If something has been hidden, it's coming out. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Gavel, involvement with the law. Okay. Hills, obstacles to overcome. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. So somebody here has a wish that will be granted, which I believe is my collective because we've been working hard as hell for our 10 of Cups. And whoever this is, where they've been doing something that's not working out, they're not listening to their intuition. They even know, I think they realize now whatever's happening in their lives, they are starting to understand the ramifications of everything that they've been doing, okay? And then we have coins. Money will be coming to you. Baby, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let me grab a couple of these monologies. Bring love into the situation. Damn. Okay. A fiery climax approaches and work through your fears. All right, my friends. I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity on your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so that we can circulate it to those who really need the information. As always, my books are always open. All of my information can be found below in the description box if you'd like to book a personal with me more aligned with your own personal story. Not really sure if this is going to make it to the channel. It might not. We'll see. Anywho, I hope that you are well whenever you happen to receive this, as this is a timeless message for you. All right. Until next time, guys, I love you.